Peace and love, family. Welcome to Mama from My Aunt. I am doing a collective reading today for the Divine Feminine. That seems to be the theme here for me lately because I've been reading. I've got this African Goddess Rising Oracle deck. Some of you may have it. If you're into Oracle decks and you're looking to do some healing work, that's a really great start. So I'm going to go ahead and pull some messages from that deck here. Beautiful deck. Then I'm going to go into the Hoodoo Tarot, maybe get some words from Maroon, and then get these Divine Doors messages. I don't know if the Divine is going to lead me to anything else, but just stay tuned. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into the message. Let's get a quick shuffle in. All right. Who wants to speak? What's the spirit of the matter? What does our soul need to know? What does the collective soul need to know at this moment? What's the collective soul need to know at the moment? Mm-hmm. My aunt, balance, truth, peace, reciprocity, order, right? My aunt, giving and receiving. In order for you to receive, you have to give, okay? What is my collective thinking at the moment? What is my collective thought process at the moment? What's the collective thought process at the moment? I'm listening to The Lion King, The Gift by Beyonce. Oh my God, love that album. Okay, so we've got awakening. Some of you know you're going through an awakening. You know that you are birthing something new. You know that your crown chakra is opening wide and you are experiencing this grand illumination. I love it. But what your body needs in reverse is feeling safe, Tatuba. You don't feel safe. Okay, Tatuba. So thank you. Ashe Goddess Tatuba. Ashe Goddess Ma'at. Ashe Goddess Yemaya. So let's get into these messages here. So right away, I'm getting that you are in this space where you've always been this person who are who is like this giver of life. You're a giver. You love to give your love freely. You like to you're loyal, you're committed. When you love someone, you love them deep. You're emotional. You are the person who tries to hold it all together for everybody, the peacemaker, the one that typically takes the burdens from other people and you carry it on your own. But right now, you're in the season where you're about to receive. So, because you have lived this life where you were not scared to love, you were not scared to give freely of your heart. Do you know, even though the people that you gave to, even if there was somebody who did not appreciate your giving, your heart, your love, your gestures, your kindness, even if this was a job or something, woo, where you just felt like you weren't heard, it's hard for me to speak right now. Oh my gosh, that is, you are going to be receiving so much for everything that you've been through. Nothing that you've been through has gone in vain. Okay. Goddess Ma'at is here to tell you that the scales are going to balance out. But what do you need for those scales to balance out? Okay. There's something that your soul is needing. And I'm hearing that you need to open your heart to receive. Because if your heart is not open to receive, then there's no balance. There's no equal give and take. Some people, some of us, and I'm included too, we give so much. We give so much of ourselves. I used to, I don't anymore, but we used to give so much of ourselves. Some of us are actually coming out of that. You give so much and you're like, oh, I don't expect anything in return. No, don't give me anything in return. Now, even if that person does not reciprocate, that does not mean that you close your heart up to receive, because somewhere in the universe it's going to come back to you. But there's a strong but. You are not positioned to receive in your life. Now, for some of you, you are going through this dark night of the soul. You are going through a process, spirit, okay? You are going through a process of awakening here, awakening, okay? So in your mind, you're awakening. Your mind, you're speaking. You're like, I know that I'm awakening to a higher consciousness. I know that something is going on and I'm being activated, right? You know this. You know that you're giving birth to something new. You know that you're awakening to a higher level of self. And right now, you haven't reached that destination. Now, where is this destination? Where is this destination? Now, when for me, I'm feeling like, okay, some of you just need to ground yourself. It's like grounding yourself, taking care of your body, right? Taking care of your mind, taking care of your soul, taking care of your spirit, right? Now, you could be living in a place where you know you need to get out, right? You speaking. Some of you are writing more in your journals. You're actually going through this healing process, and you know that you're journeying, right, through this process. So let me turn this music down a little bit, just in case y'all can hear it. But but you have not gotten to that destination yet. Well, it's about to be over. You're about to embark on a new journey, and you're physically going to be in alignment. Right now, I feel like but you have to be open and in a position to hear from God. Okay. At the bottom of the deck is the wounded healer in reverse, which is Sekhmet. So you could be angry about something. Okay. And you could be wanting to fight it off and I'm feeling like with feeling safe, because you don't feel safe here, because both of these cards are in reverse here, is that maybe you're doing stuff to kind of avoid feeling the pain that you've been experiencing in the past. Let's let's dig a little bit deeper, okay? I'm gonna get some words from a room real quick. Talk to me about my spirit. It's still good news to know that you are doing the work. So maintain focus. So whatever you do, maintain focus. I know that some of you are really focused on your calling, because your calling involves connecting to spirit. Your calling involves reaching the higher realms. Your calling involves, I'm hearing for some of you, speaking. That's why my throat chakra was like not working. You got a lot to talk about. Maybe writing. Okay, I'm hearing music for some people. I'm hearing something in that nature. Okay. So you've been giving it freely. You've been always giving it your whole entire life, right? You've always gave what it is that you had, that you awakened to, right? That you know what you are. But you're at a point now where you're feeling like, I needed to be reciprocated. I needed to be reciprocal. Okay. So here I'm hearing control your emotions. Okay. So one of the things that is really important, right, during this awakening phase, the number 4, you have to control your emotions. Okay. Um, when you're in a place where you don't feel safe, right? Sometimes what you eat, what you could be overindulging in something, and the way you can tell that you're not in control of your emotions. Nobody's saying don't feel the pain. Nobody's saying don't feel the anger, the hurt, the resentment, the regret, the nobody's saying don't feel any of that. Yes, we are human. We, in order for us to ascend, we do have to feel, and we do have to be grounded. But I think you're trying to ascend while you're avoiding your emotions. So you're in this state where you look like you're leveling up, but it's hard for you to stay grounded because your emotions are all over the place. Now, for a lot of you, you're being called to pay attention to your spirit animals. Some of you could have a dog, some of you could have a cat, the number 4 here. So I'm seeing a lot of, and it's crazy. I was okay. So sidebar, my intuition was telling me to take off my jewelry. I still wear my watch because I'm trying to get back into the routine of working out religiously, right? But I was called to take off like my jewelry. I got on earrings, but I was called to take off my everyday jewelry, like my triple fours. But it's so funny because I couldn't even point to my fours when I was talking to you. But I'm gonna show you guys how many fours we got out here, right? We got four right here. We got four right here. Hold on, we're not done yet. We got four into tuba. We got four. Pay attention to your animal, your spirit animals. We got four here. Maintain focus. So we got one, two, three, four, five fours. Looking at the number nine, you are going through a radical rebirth. You are reaching your divine lineage. All of these things are things that you need to pay attention to. Maintain focus, right? Okay, let's jump into the tarot because I'm feeling like there's a deeper message here. All right, Spirit. It's already getting good, you guys. So, what I'm also hearing for you guys, what I'm also hearing for you guys, a lot of my sisters out there is to stop, not to stop, but don't stop giving. Don't close your heart off because maybe somebody hurt your heart. Maybe somebody disappointed you. Maybe somebody took your love, your kindness for granted. Maybe somebody took your kindness for weakness. Maybe somebody didn't reciprocate when you were giving, 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 giving. But what I'm hearing also is that they gave all they had. So what if you had a gallon of love and they only had a quarter of an ounce of love? They gave all they had to give. That is all. At the bottom of the deck, I have the Seven of Pentacles. So yes, you invested, you invested, you invested. You invested, you invested, you invested. You gave all the love you had in some. So you're the type of person who doesn't need people to give you love. But that's why you're not really open to receive. But see, if you are Ma'at, which we embody the principle of Ma'at, there has to be balance because you won't expect it from return, but you're gonna look at that person like, damn, you could have gave me more than that. That's all you had. But if you're open to receiving, then you're not gonna look at that person like, damn, I gave you so much, but you're not giving me anything. It's because you're open and you're open to receiving your blessings from multiple different sources in the universe, be it money, career, your hobbies, the help, community service. Those things are gonna just come back to you naturally, right? Okay, so let's get further into it. So maintain focus, make love your focus, right? You are love goddess, right? Five of baskets here. Okay. So yeah, definitely somebody hurt you. Definitely somebody took advantage. Definitely somebody did not reciprocate your love. Okay. And I felt like you got a little bit closed off a little bit, right? Let's see. Or you wanted to give up on love completely. But I feel like you gave more of yourself than of your emotions. Like you gave of yourself, like your time, your energy. You know what I'm saying? Um, I feel like for some people, you also gave money. Literally, you also gave money. But at what is at stake is your emotions. Like you gave love from your heart freely. All right. Yes. Okay. So you were always the person who we got John Horse here. You were always the person that was saving other people. Like I said earlier, always saving people, right? Uh, but in the season, you're learning how to mean what you say and say what you mean. I feel like you've gotten a serious lesson maybe from the last relationship that you were in because you are learning how to control your emotions in a situation. Yes. You're learning that you're awakening. You're learning that this is a lesson. Whatever you just went through, you're learning that that's a whole entire lesson. Like, damn, that's a whole lesson that I was going through, right? So now you're the magician here with Black Carmen. You, because you're controlling your emotions, now you're creating this awakening for yourself, right? You're creating this life for yourself because you're rising to your higher level of consciousness. You're speaking the truth, right? You're thinking your own thoughts. You're not letting anything else pervade your peace or your space. So that's a beautiful. You said no. You cut out a lot of things that did not serve you. As a result of you controlling your emotions, you're standing up for yourself. Okay. And that's very honorable. That's noble, but that's helping you awaken. But what the biggest part of this is, and I want to come back to this. Controlling your emotions, that does not mean hiding your emotions. Controlling your emotions does not mean hide your emotions. Controlling your emotions means to allow your emotions to come through. Allow yourself to be open to feel your emotions. That's the universe talking to you. So when you are this woke, or when you're awakening, right, your level of consciousness is raising up, your vibration is raising up. You're raising up from that lower frequency, right? That is allowing you, opening yourself up to allow the universe to speak to you. And in your speaking, in your journal, in your thoughts, in your prayers, in your song, whatever you listen to, you allow yourself to cry. That's a form of controlling your emotions, because if you harness your emotions and you don't let them out, you are setting yourself up for destruction. You're setting yourself up for destruction. And I think that's what a lot of this is. You give, and you appear to be so happy. But realistically, you're guarded here and you're not open because you're not allowing yourself to feel safe. Pay attention to your spirit animals. And let me tell you something, a lot of you have animals, right? Animals don't really, they react to their environment, they respond to their environment. But somebody here has a cat. Pay attention to how your cat responds in certain situations. Pay attention to how this cat just keeps its composure. Yes, it's aware of its environment. A cat is the most grounded animal, one of the most ancient animals in history. We look at Bass, which I have my Bass cat here. So we got Bass, we got Sekhmet, which is the fighter, the wounded healer. Cats are so ancient. They hold ancient wisdom, ancient knowledge. So you can learn a lot from your spirit animal if you just pay attention and embody that same energy, right? All right, let's get a little bit more on Satsuba, Ace of Baskets. Yeah. So some of you are not releasing, and that's what it is. You're feeling you're not feeling safe enough around in your environment to allow yourself just to be vulnerable. Okay. And but I do feel like you're looking. I feel like you're seeking here. I feel like you're seeking for a place to release. I feel like you've been searching online, you've been talking to people, you've been trying to figure out, like, okay, I need to really, really let this go because I I need a safe place to heal. I need a safe place to heal with the Father of Baskets here. Okay, so the Father of Baskets is really like um not the type of person who would express his emotions, but harnesses those emotions very deeply. It's masculine. You know what I mean? Like, I'm emotional, I care, but I'm not going to show you because I don't want to be vulnerable and I don't trust you. So that's the energy that you're in, but you're trying. Dr. Grant here, right? This is here, he is a loner, but he is open to communication from spirit. He's open to communication from a teacher or from somebody that could actually usher him into his purpose. All right. And so it's time for you to not be alone anymore in this in this space that you've been in where you don't feel loved and secure. Okay, I'm being told to speak to this seven of coins right here again. What I'm hearing spirit say is There were people around you because you love them so much. You gave a lot of your resources to for free. Like you gave money, paid people's bills. When they didn't have the money, you would come through. Like you would give someone your last dime because you felt like you were okay, like you could survive the week, because as long as this person could get over their hump, you would be able to survive. So I feel like it is your season to reap your harvest. That's what I'm strongly hearing. If you are open to receive, if you open up your heart, if you open up your heart, this ace of baskets is in reverse, but if you open up your heart to receive, it is going to come back to you. Don't you know the universe wants to give back to you? Some of you are holding on to something and it's not allowing you to let that love come back in. And I feel like it's going to be for a lot of you in the form of money. I don't know. I'm just strongly feeling that because the seven of coins, that's the only coins that's here. But that one is really, 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 really paying attention. That one is sticking out like a sore thumb. Oh my goodness. Listen to me. So we got the four of baskets here in reverse. Okay. So you're holding up, you're closed off to love. But here you have the free man. Once you free yourself and you open up to this opportunity to receive love, oh my goodness. Ace of coins is in reverse, but it's still the ace of coins, right? It's still the ace of coins. Even though it's in reverse, you're opening yourself up. Once you walk away from the belief that I don't deserve what I've given. Deep down inside, if you do some journal prompting, if you do some journal writing, you're gonna get down to the bottom of it. And at the bottom of it lies the fact that you really don't feel like you deserve as much as you give. You feel like there's nobody else out there in the universe that's gonna give you as much as you give other people. That's a lie you've been telling yourself because it's true. That's why the Ace of Pentacles is here, but it's in reverse because you're closed off to it. Everything ace, you're closed off to love, you're closed off to money because because you are not open. You haven't opened yourself up to it. Right here, you're learning how to soften up your heart. Some of you are searching though. Some of you are really seeking. Don't let the waters run dry. That's all I gotta say, you guys. Don't let those waters run dry. Be open to receiving all that God has for you. God has so much for you. Just open your heart to receive it. What are you waiting for? We got any more messages, Spirit? Mm-hmm. Listen, you got to make a decision. You got to make a decision. This is the Hierophant here. So you're going to learn. You're going to learn today. Okay. Spirit says you're going to learn. You're going to meet someone. You're going to come across something. You've been searching. You've been knocking. You've been asking. The door has been opened unto you. You're going to get the clarity that you need. You're going to get everything that's coming to you if you could just make a decision to continue to keep your heart open. Don't close your heart. Don't close your pockets. Don't close your wallet. Don't close anything. Okay. Four of the four of baskets here is you're closed off. Like you're not, I'm not ready to invest. I'm not gonna do anything. I don't want to hear what you gotta say. I'm just not. Stubborn attitude. I'm just not. I've been through too much. And that's just that, right? Yeah. Just tired of people like misusing you, abusing you, all that stuff with the uh Three of Knives here in reverse. So wow, thank you, Spirit, for the message. Let's get into the divine doors. Once you release, once you know that you can still give love and open yourself and open your heart to receive it in return, what's on the other side? What is there on the other side for you? What's on the other side? So we're going to get into these divine doors and see what messages are there for us. Okay. All right, divine doors. What you got for our collective? What you got for the goddesses today? Walkabout. Okay. A couple more came out. Woo! Okay, so we got a couple of doors because you're walking through, you're awakening, you're walking through these doors. Okay, the first one is walkabout. Okay, look at this door right here. Okay, get a good look at it. Walkabout. You discover your path in sacred walkabout. The trees are your people, the earth is your tribe. In indigenous lessons, you'll find the will to survive. With old lessons, indigenous lessons, you'll find the will to survive. The most indigenous lesson that I could ever think of is love. Look how our ancient forefathers and foremothers shared so much knowledge and wisdom with other cultures, and we celebrated the sharing of knowledge, even though people abused it and misused it. Hey, our time comes back around. So walk about birth. Is it through the second door? Another gateway appears in view. New life is unfolding with blessings to you. See, as you walk about, you walk into a new birth, right? Like your newness of giving is gonna be with the expectation of receiving from the universe, not the person you gave so much to. But you're also gonna have the discernment of who am I gonna give? Okay. Change beckons. This door right here. Change beckons. The path is shifting, the road leads a new way. Do not be alarmed as change beckons today. So, like I just said, you're going to know who to give to, and you're going to know not to expect anything in return, but expect the universe to return unto you. Okay? All right. Yes. Yes. This is the final door that you walk through. Okay? Yes. It literally says yes. Okay? Kiss the ground and touch the sky. Your soul is set now to leap and fly. Some of you are going to get the greatest blessings. Like I said, some of you have been called to speak, write. Some of you have been called to music, poetry. Some of you have been called to be some type of teacher, or to be like a preacher, or a minister, or something, or a thought leader, somebody who writes movies, scripts, films. Someone who's very analytical, who can use their minds, very intellectual. And once you release the feeling that these people who burdened you, or this certain somebody who burdened you, that you gave so much to, once you can release the expectation of them returning it back to you, you release that, and this the universe is going to pay you back in dividends. That's when you're going to say yes, yes, thank you, because God gives back to you 100-fold. You're going to be jumping up for joy, because your gift of giving back, what God gives you, no one else can give you. What God gives you, no one else can return it back to you. So if you give somebody $100, okay, don't expect that $100 to come back through that particular person. Just know that the universe is going to pay you back in dividends. It could be through a message, it could be through a book, it could be through somebody that, or something that you met online, it could be through a person that you just meet in the street, it could be through a kid, it could be through a gift. Several different ways you get it back. But yes, that is confirmation that this message is going to come to a close. Oh my God, I thoroughly enjoyed this message. Let me know in the comment section if this message resonated. And if you have any video requests, I think I'm leaning more to just keeping it collective. Some messages will be for divine masculine, some messages will be for divine feminine, and then I'm also looking into doing something for children as well, family. I'm just looking at different things. But thank you so much. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, peace.